Hey, what is up YouTube? Adam back here, and today I have a very special video because today I'm going to be showing off my 2021 Clone Army Customs Army. So this video has become pretty annual at this point. Like, I don't really have any other videos that I make consistently once a year, but this video is definitely the rare exception. So yeah, I posted my 2020 Army about a year ago now. And I figured since it's the last day before New Year's, it's time to make this video. So, yeah, last year we had 250 figures at the end of the year, and we are up to 292, which, as you can see from left to right, looks about right. And it is slightly an undercount because I do have a CAC package right next to me. And I have a bunch of other old CAC bodies, which I don't know if you count as full figures, but I have them not in this video just because I don't have them on me at the moment. But yeah, so maybe a little bit of an undercount, but I'll probably include them in next year's video. But yeah, this was quite astonishing to look at because I remember last year we only made it to about here, and now there's like all of this stuff over here. So yeah, they're pretty much in the same order that I made the video last year, which is just that I went from here back and then here back and here back and showed off individual figures. I'm not going to do that again this year. I'm going to give it a year's break because I know it would just be sort of redundant. But yeah, I'm gonna more focus on this side of the base plate, since all of this has been in my collection for almost a year and a half. So starting over here, you can see we do have the Bad Batch and the latest unboxing I did with all of the various Bad Batch characters in the front. And then from here we have a 2013 Commander Colt, which is does not have its helmet, but it is a special print, so I kept it. And we have an older version of the P2 clone. And then we have various commanders, Echo, various variations of the Wolf, and various variations of the Devis. We got the sand blue, dark red, olive green, yellow, and yeah, other things. So yeah, a lot of the 501st is repetition as well, with various Kixes, and I think I only have one Apo, I think, maybe more. But I have a lot of 501st troopers, so they're scattered throughout. We've got some of the newer Mandos. I think these are from last year, so I'm not going to give them too much attention, but you can see them there. And then I have this Rocket Trooper. I'm honestly not sure what Legion that is off the top of my head, but I got this realistic Phase 2 Jesse as well. Very cool to have some of the newer figures. And then we got another variation of the Devis, some more variations of the Wolfpack. And then we have a Jesse down here in the old style. Commander Cody, Fox, that is Waxer, I believe. Tup, and yeah, then we got the Geonosis figures back there, which I did a review on, if you haven't seen that yet. And other than that, I think that makes up most of the new ones. There's also this ARC Trooper right here. And then some of the older, yeah, these are some of the older 501st prints. You can tell by the shoulder pads and the lack of the black line on their helmet. But then, yeah, most of this over here is stuff that I've already gone over for multiple years now. So I'm not going to spend too much time, but I'll give it a quick look. You can see most of the commandos right there. 187th, Battlefront 2, ARC Troopers just for days, all the way back, and then all the various Commander Foxes, everyone's favorite character, I'm sure. And then we got most of the other Mandos over here, including Boba, which now, looking back at him, he is pretty like cool just in general. I didn't like him much, but maybe that's just because the Book of Boba Fett wasn't out. But yeah, then we got Pre Vizsla, Jango, very small Mandos, and then Bo-Katan's hiding there in the back. And then the other figure that sort of stands out to me is Thrawn. I just every year I love this figure, especially because the Lego one is like $60 now, so it's pretty cool. Along with all the Purge Troopers, a special place in my heart now that Jedi Fallen Order has come out. And yeah, so as I said, Commandos, we got basically like a whole row and a half of those. The CAC Troopers as well are pretty special. And yeah, I think that does it for pretty much the base army. If you have, or if you see any figures that would be cool to review that I haven't yet, just let me know. But yeah, just one last look on some of the new additions this year, and then we'll move on to the old CAC. Alright, so here are the cases of old CAC, and yeah, these are definitely my prized possessions in terms of this army. And I also have these two hanging out here just because they don't fit in there because they're massive weapons. But yeah, these guys definitely cost me a pretty penny, and I had some of these last year, not all of them. So we'll start with just on the left over here. We have the Gree Trooper and Commander Gree. These were pad or UV solvent prints, I believe, with decal helmets. And then this guy is the 91st, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. I always forget his name or his battalion, but yeah, it's probably not the 91st. But he was using one of the old Aerolite helmets, and he is also a UV print, but with a decaled helmet. And same goes with the 501st Trooper over here, which has the really special enclosed visor on the old Aerolite helmet, which makes it really cool and just gives it that classic look. And then here is the Forto, which is the same case as the others. And then the Flame Trooper is also UV print with helmet decal. And then this is sort of a mashup between old decals and I think that's an Aerolite helmet. I think it's also decaled though. And then we have a Arc Havoc as well, which I got I think almost a year ago now. And he's pretty beat up, but it's just a really special figure to have because these ARC Troopers are so hard to find. So yeah, that is the first case. These were definitely some of the first ones that I got, but moving over to the right, we see the new sort of figures that I've gotten, mainly these two. This figure I got as sort of a special deal. Somebody had commissioned Tyler a while ago to make this figure, and it's a I think it's all decals except the body. But yeah, it has a special cloth. I did a review on it if you want to go watch it. And yeah, it's just a really special figure. You won't find that anywhere else. The helmet, at least, I know the bodies have been circulating because he did release some of the older prints of them. But this guy over here, I believe, is from the 2017 Black Friday release, which was limited to 10 of these. So it's a really like special figure to have, honestly. It's just the Spec Ops Trooper, but yeah, it's really cool to have one of these because I remember that release and there were so many 1 out of 10 figures, and I didn't get a majority of them, honestly, because I was too focused on building the rest of the army. But it's really cool to finally have one, and there are various 1 out of 10 figures that you can find. I know there's one on eBay right now. I think there's a fill that was released that was limited to 1 out of 10. So I'm kind of glad they don't do that anymore because those figures are like $200 to $300 a piece right now. But yeah, these are pretty special. And then we have the 212th Airborne which is a really cool figure with the open visor. And I'm really happy with the shape it's in, along with the Phase 1 Cody that I got it with. They're just really special figures to have. And then we have Forto over here in his Phase 1. And these Phase 1 guys are special because the helmet is like pretty exclusive. It's like a resin cast of some various helmet that I'm not aware of. I think it's actually the Phase 1 Lego helmet, but the visor's been filled in now that I think about it. But yeah, these guys are really special. And the ARC Troopers I got as a set. So this ARC Heavy Gunner, this ARC Heavy Gunner, that ARC Trooper all came together for pretty cheap. So that was definitely the deal of a lifetime. And then, yeah, we have the Cody, and then we have the other two ARC Troopers, which are identical, except one has a bigger weapon than the other. And then this ARC Trooper over here has the old cannon from the 2003 one, which I'm not going to pull around right now because it does have a tendency to break. But yeah, that is all of the old CAC. And other than that, I just want to say thank you guys for another year of support on the channel. We're closing in on 10,000. It feels like we've been stuck at 9,800 for a while, but I do hope that we can reach it next year, and I'm sure we will. So yeah, without further ado, I have a lot of content coming, just a lot of stuff I'm working on, and I hope you guys stick around. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. And this is goodbye, and have a nice day.